Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi. Holy shit. I'm so excited for today. I'm so excited. Oh, man. Am I excited for today's stream. So, we're just going to be playing some Warframe today. But, oh, fucking, I'm so excited that I'm, like, forgetting all my intro stuff. But hi, everyone. Today is Monday, December 5th. 2022. Holy shit. A bit warmer than yesterday. At least I feel it. But yeah, I'm so excited for today's stream. I'm so, like, we just played Warframe. That's nothing new. But I sort of have a bit of a surprise. Oh my goodness. Like, I was messing around with it, like, last night. It was a little bit of a pain to set up. But, like, oh man, I'm so excited. Holy shit. So I don't even have Warframe open. Cool. I'm all over the place. I'm so excited for this. Like, I was playing around with it last night. Like, was it a pain to set up? A little bit. But that's just because of... I'll get into that. But I got Warframe open. I guess let's show it off. So let me get to my scene. Okay, you should be capturing... Oh, Warframe technically isn't open. What is it? Well, if I told you, it would ruin the surprise. Also, like, oh fuck, my chat is like... Oh, right, I had to move my chat box for it. Oh god. Let me... Because I don't know, because Warframe, I don't really want chat in this lower corner. Because my abilities are there. I guess I could put them on top. Okay. Them around here. There's a reason it's not in the lower left anymore. Something to do with webcam? Not webcam. I don't do webcam. Something to do with that, but I guess I can show it. Ta-da! Hi! Hello! Hi there! Hello! So, yeah, this is a thing now. Hi! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is so cool! Oh, man. It was a little bit of a pain to set up just because of how the PNG settings worked. So I had to like turn off the HDR and I had to like do stuff with the sRGB. But now I speak. Oh, I love her so much. It's not VTube Mini. It's fuck, what program am I using? It's like reactive, like it's like reactive Boogie or some sort. But holy shit. And it links to my Discord. So I have Discord open. So it can detect when I'm speaking. And oh my gosh, I love her so much. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. Obviously, she's not actually overlaid on my screen. But just on stream. Oh, I love her so much. Because now I have... Because before it's like, oh, it's just the gameplay or it's just art. But now I have something on screen that's like something that's talking and reacting to my voice. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, I love how she came out. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I'm so happy. So I was debating streaming earlier, but like I had to iron out a few kinks. Like at one point it stopped connecting to Discord. That was not fun. So yeah, we got a new Archon hunt. Boreal, so another blue shard, which is fine. Sortie is doable. I'm fine with that, Sortie. What else? Nightwave reset last night.
It's that time again,
Yes, it is. Silver Grove, easy. 5 Void Angels, easy. Rare Servofish, easy. Sabotage, Invasion. So if we could get Invasion, and Sabotage. That'd be great. Alright. Thank you so much for like seeing the reveal, but thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Kuva Siphon, so if we could get a Sabotage Siphon, that'd be great. 1 emo I still haven't done. Let's see. So Silver Grove. Usually I like to do capture for that. Invasions are gonna take a while, so let's see if there's any invasion sabotage. That's not the invasion menu.
Orders, operator?
Palace
Beg
and
your pardon?
Nuovo.
I will attempt to bypass this vault.
Ooh, there it is. So for Nightwave, you really want to like try to double up. So I'm gonna play an emote. Oh, I love how this works. Oh man, it looks so good. Look at me. Oh, I love it. I also really love like the sizing because I was like, oh, what's like too big versus too small? Oh man, like maybe I'll make her a little smaller, but like for now, I'm happy with it. Okay, let's play. Oh, did I get struck by lightning? No, you hit me. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. And I did decide, oh, I don't have my new core. I have my catch moon. Oh, right, this is an invasion. No wonder they're attacking me. Haha. I did decide for the idol, it would be the closed mouth. So when I'm not speaking, her eyes would be closed. And when I am speaking, eyes open, because I figured like, okay, I talk a lot. And I figured that's like a more welcome and opening, you know, state when you're talking, is your eyes are open, you're paying attention to what you're doing.
Your target is this location's computer system.
I figured that'd be good. And it was. This, all of you. But yeah, I really like how it is. Like, just, was it a little bit of a headache setting up? Yes, because fucking PNG files. Haha. Last night I learned, like, oh, why I had to turn my HDR settings to export it as a PNG. Had to turn those off, had to turn my 2 sRGB settings on. Because otherwise, if I had HDR on, it would export, and it looked fine. It would look perfectly fine. It was just when I went to upload the PNG, it would become super desaturated. Like, super grayed out, and it just did not, like, all my colors were just muted, and I did not like it. But if I had that off without having my sRGB settings on, it'd become super oversaturated. And the thing is, God, in my recycle bin, I probably have so many, like, images, like PNGs that I was trying, because I didn't know if it was going to be unsaturated or oversaturated until I uploaded it to the program I'm using. Which sucked. Was not fun. Also, I'm going to turn my music up because I feel like it's quiet. If it's quiet for me, it's probably quiet overall. But I could just look, oh man, I love looking down and just seeing her voice talk. Because it's me. And like, I don't have to have a face cam. I can just, you know, be. I could just be me. And that's really, really cool. Oh, I love this. And like, since I have all the different layers, I can say later on if I want, like, oh, I can make her wear a jacket, or like for Halloween, she'll dress up. I don't think this year we're gonna do a Christmas thing because I'm so busy. But we'll see. But oh man, do I love this. This was so worth the fucking time I spent. You can probably see how many hours. Capture, exterminate. So let's do the capture just because that's really fast. Really fast and can just get it done. Man, fucking, I love this. God, it's the same. This is basically, it's gonna be the same thing as when I got Warframe to actually stream. Is I'm just gonna be gushing most of the stream about how much I love this. It's so cool.
You are here to find our target.
Oh man. Yeah, I do hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's, as I said, it's a bit warmer today. I think, like, this week is all like highs of 40s. Yeah. I don't know, like, I was wondering, like, yesterday, I was scared after completing, like, my avatar. I was a little scared that I was like getting sick. It's like, oh, I was just yesterday feeling a bit tired. And then especially like later in the day, I was like coughing. I was like, uh-oh. Like, I don't know if I'm getting sick. I don't know. It's like, I feel fine. But I don't know. Could be a number of things. Could be a number of things that why I was coughing. I don't know.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I hope it's not, you know, fucking, you know, what, fucking COVID. I hope it's not. It shouldn't be. Like, it shouldn't be. Like, I've been pretty good about staying inside, not really. But who knows? I mean, it all is also like getting to like flu season. People don't wear their masks as much. It's like I still like when I go outside, I wear a mask. If I'm going to the store, I wear a mask. Like, bruh, like it's not that hard. Like, I just like wearing a mask, especially because if I am going to the store, I listen to music, so I have my headphones in. And because I am wearing a mask, I'm not self-conscious and I could just sing along. Like, I can mouth the words and nobody is the wiser. It's fun. Plus, like, oh, I don't have to worry. It's like, I put on a mask. People really don't know who I am. It's like, and it's sort of sad, like, when I go shopping, like, I'm usually one of the only people wearing a mask. Like, besides, like, I think, like, the last time I went shopping, there was, like, an older couple who were also wearing a mask. And I was like, okay, they get it. But yeah, had to get a drink there real quick. Okay, let's see. Oh, did that just... Did that invasion just end? Huh? Capture, exterminate. Let's really quickly check. Yeah, it did. Check if there's any more sabotages. Okay. Exterminate, assassinate. That's almost the Beetlejuice lyrics from... Oh, it's one of, like, the main songs from Beetlejuice. Together we'll exterminate. Assassin... Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, it's Say My Name. That's right. That's right. Right. Exterminate, capture. God damn it. I mean, I really don't need any of these, but we'll go back to Ceres just because why not? I keep hitting the wrong button. God damn it. Yeah, I'm really, really excited to have, like, have basically this up. I really like having my avatar here. Like, it's something that makes, like, I was gonna say, like, oh, if it's just art, gameplay, like, that could be anyone talking, but with the avatar, it's me. Like, you have more of a physical representation of who's speaking. I know it's like, oh, one of the appeals of this is like, oh, they have lore. It's like, well, technically she does have lore. Like, I do have, like, lore and, like, character, like, when I did that writing stream, like, I was writing lore, technically. Still need to keep writing, but hey. Busy. Also, I should add, yesterday, because I did talk about Star Wars, we finished, me and Frankie, I don't know if he's here, might be lurking, which is a big possibility, that we finished Clone Wars and watched fucking Revenge of the Sith last night. God, what? Still my favorite Star Wars movie. Still, it will, like, Revenge of the Sith will just be my favorite Star Wars movie ever. Like, bar none. And we started the Bad Batch, my boys. Like, we got up to, we watched episodes 1 through 6 of the Bad Batch, which, pretty good. Because I know I can watch the Bad Batch in one day, because I've done it before. For when the Bad Batch was premiering, I watched all the episodes watched all the episodes in one day to celebrate, like, the release of the final episode of the season. But, like, we started, like, 7 o'clock, 8, watching The Bad Batch, so it's like, okay, we're not gonna get through it tonight. Yeah. Oh god. I know. Okay. I might have to, because I know Warframe doesn't exactly like my Discord being open, but for this to work, this avatar to work, it needs Discord to be open. So I'm gonna probably have to adjust the bitrate a little bit, which is fine. That's fine. Because I am noticing a little bit of stuttering. Can I adjust that? Yeah. What notifications? Some skipped frames detected. Great. Let's see. I don't know if I think sometimes it's like, oh, you cannot fix this while you are live, which sucks. Output. Yeah, I cannot fix it while I'm live. Unfortunate. I was also, like, looking through my Steam library, I was like, oh, what else could I play today? I was thinking, like, oh, I was looking Steam library, that stuff. I was like, oh, I remember I, like, played Fran Bow, like, years ago. Like, I beat it on stream and got all the achievements. It's like, oh, Fran Bow might be interesting, but, like, I've played through Fran Bow, I think, like, oh, network not responding. Cool, what the fuck? Warframe, you good? Because my stream's good. But yeah, it's like, I've played through, like, Fran Bow 3 times, so it's like, I sort of know all the twists and turns, like, to this day. Oh, we still have Gift of the Lotus to do. Whoops! But I don't need Forma. God damn it. Just play Peggle. No! No! Okay, so how many? I think that was 3 invasion missions. Yeah, 1 sabotage. What else can I do, like, at the same time? Not really a lot. The blast damage, I still need to just use my Corinth. Got it. But, Frankie, what do you think? What do you think of my avatar? Look how... It's an amazing game. Yeah, Look, she speaks when I speak. Look. I love her so much. I had to move chat around, but I think it's fine. Because I couldn't really do lower left, because lower left here is abilities and Nightwave, and I'm clicking on it. I had to move it. But I'm so happy, like, while we were watching Bad Batch, I was setting this up. Like, while just gushing about Omega and Hunter and Wrecker and Echo and Tech and Stinky Man Crosshair.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they
I was just on Discord, like, joining a call. Because I have my own Discord server, and I just popped in, like, basically my stream room. And it popped up, and I was like, oh my gosh!
Your part is done here, Tenno.
I'm so happy. Okay, I gotta get enemies with blast damage, so I gotta
Stay focused. There's
keep
a
killing.
unit approaching.
Oh, you're a friendly. 50, so about 1/3 of the way done. Nope, don't have enough ammo. No. God, the Corinth is my favorite gun. Favorite primary gun. I know it's like, it's in terms of like weapons, it's not the strongest. It's like, it's still strong, don't get me wrong, but like, there are stronger. But in terms of like, I love how this weapon feels. So I'm just gonna play with it forever. I just like shotguns in games. I don't know why. They are very appealing to me. I can getting stuck. Boop. But yeah, I'm so happy that this is working. I was so like, I know I messaged you this morning that I was just, for today, it's like, oh, it's like my avatar's done. I can use it. Like, holy fuck. Like, I started her sketch, like, we started the sketch on stream 16 days ago. Like, fuck. Like, that is in part, like, I did feel I was starting to burn out on art and I needed to take a break. Yeah, I know you were asleep, but like I was just so excited that I was like, oh, it's working! Like, yay! But like, started the sketch 16 days ago, and then a week later, like refining the sketch, and then 2 days ago going in, doing the line art, doing base colors, yesterday finishing the shading, and now I finally get to use her. Oh man, I love it. Like this, oh man, it's just so many like opportunities I have now of just like, like I have so many ideas for this. Like, as I said, like doing a Halloween costume. I'm not doing Christmas because I literally just made her and I don't want to do that much work yet. But, oh man, 3 captures in a row. Nice. You love to see it. Like, for invasions, since I'm doing 9 of these invasion missions, if I could do a capture in and out, love to see it. But yeah, like, man, I love the outfit. Like, it's a cross between, like, the human design and... Like, it's a cross between a human design, but it's still her own. Because, like, I was having so much trouble with the dress. Like, figuring that out, that it's like, know what? And the one on the dress on the BRB screen will still be an outfit. But also, I really like it, because I really like the more, like, gender-neutral dress, because I am myself very gender-neutral. Which is great. Okay, let's keep getting explosion. No, blast damage. He tried. Okay, we need... There we go. What? Oh, god damn it. Fucking waypoints going through the wall again. Sometimes the waypoints in Warframe are just dumb. Though other times, I gotta give them credit, sometimes the waypoints in Warframe break. Not because the waypoints are dumb, but because specifically with Titania, you're going too fast. That the waypoints... Okay, Titania goes faster than the game can register where she is. Like, Titania with enough speed goes through walls because the game doesn't have time to load where the wall's in. The game doesn't have time to load where the walls are in relation to Titania fast enough. Like, it'll just be like, oh, Titania's here. She's at this spot. Then, before, like, the walls over there can load in, she's through them. But Titania go fast. I cannot play... Like, I have a speed build for Titania. I have significantly nerfed that speed build to not be as fast as it should be because my brain cannot process the game fast enough. I cannot process where I am going fast enough. Like, I cannot. So, like, I had to basically nerf the speed build down so I could actually play it. Oh, one end red. The Grenier aren't gonna be happy, are they? Probably not. They're gonna be, what the fuck? Yep, there it is. Okay, let's delete this, delete this, delete this. This stays. This is... this could stay. This can be deleted. These can all stay. Yeah. I'm so happy. I'm gonna say it again and again because it's true. Look at me. I know it's still a little weird because I know like some people like to say like, oh, there's a sabotage. Nice. Like, oh, like I am my avatar. It's like, well, for me, I am, but also like I feel there's a separation. Like I am not this tiny. I am not. It's weird. But we got a sabotage. Hell yeah. We could do 2 Nightwave at once, which is great. Look. God, I'm so happy. I know, and for the settings of this, I was tempted to do like, because there's like a bounce effect. So, like whenever I stop speaking and start, like she does a little bounce, which I thought was cute. Like I didn't know, like I thought like, oh, I wouldn't want that. Nope.
I need you to sabotage
Oh
the
my
ship's
god, 2
coolant.
coolant. Holy shit. I get to see the second
Reactor's
coolant room.
complex system.
That almost
Stop
never
removing
happens.
coolant cells.
Though that could be because I never do the higher level sabotage for Corpus ship. It's really I haven't seen. Oh, there we go. Nice. I could just kill indiscriminately. But there are 2 coolant rooms. I really only see 1 because the game's only like, oh, you only need 1 coolant. Oh, right. Fuck. Because we're going to the Grenier side. That's why. God damn it. I still want to see the second coolant room for the Corpus ship. Man. Oh, you die. Back. Nope, you don't get to walk away. Ack. There we go. Okay, we duck in here. There we go. But I am glad I made the decision that the speaking would be eyes open. I am glad I decided that because I remember like drawing like yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't know which one should be which. I really like how it turned out. It just sort of like I didn't even like try like, oh, speaking would be eyes closed. Nope, I just went for it. Now they got the alarms. Good job. Hey, nope, nope. We're not getting the magnetic proc. That would be unideal. Unideal? Not ideal. Yes, it has. And we go down here. We go up here.
Fuel cell reinserted.
Fuel cell reinserted.
This will trigger a meltdown.
Ah, just shy one. God damn it. Oh, and because it's a invasion, I don't have to do the they close the blast doors, find a console to open it. Nice. Then we just have to do 1 more sabotage and a few more invasion missions, and then we can do the rest. I really want to get through Nightwave as soon as possible. Because it's like, oh, if we're getting, on average, like 4.5 levels per week of Nightwave. And I think the Arcane Energize that I want is, I think, 20... level 28, I think? It's not really levels. It's sort of hard to, like, it's... Oh, rank 28. They're ranks. Let me check. When do I get that? So like last week I didn't do the Tusk Thumper, but it'll come back around as like say I get these done, it'll come back as a recovered mission. Where's my Arcane Energize? My lovelies. 26. So if like on average, because like, oh, we're only missing like 7,000. Missing a few like dailies, which is fine. It's fine. Like, if we did the Tusk Thumper Doma, it would have been like around like 4.5. So it'd be like, we'd be level 4 with like 5,000-ish. Somewhat, I don't know. And then, so it's like, oh, every week is like 4.5. So this week, hopefully get up to like 8 or 9. Next week, get up to 12, 13. This week, next week. 2 weeks from now. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. 5. Fucking nearly a month. God damn it. I mean, one day, my lovely. I'm so close. One day you'll be in the next rank. Okay. So we still need 1 more sabotage and 6 out of 9 invasions. Nice. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, it's still a sabotage. Hell yeah. Things you love to see. It. Yeah, I'm so... God, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy. I think the placement is pretty good on the left-hand side. Because, like, for Warframe, it's like, oh, you see my Warframe. There's really isn't much else on that side of the screen. Like, that side of the screen, it's under Lotus, it's... Like, because if I did it on the lower right, that's where my abilities are, where my ammo is. It's like, I think, like, I want to see that, so it's like, you probably want to see that of what abilities I'm using. Let's go get these fools down. Oh, this one's a fun one. This is a fun invasion mission. We're gonna go through the pipes. Welcome to space, motherfuckers. Welcome to space. And a portal. And we're here. I almost said good morning to the Grenier. God damn it. Because I was gonna be like, good morning, motherfuckers. It is 2 o'clock. Oh, I have no energy. Huh. Yeah, one of the byproducts of doing that is now everything is so dark. Because I think it's lit to be good for the Corpus ship. It's not lit to be good for the Grenier ship. There we go. Oh, this one's easy. 1, 2. Open. There we go. Oh, this is so cool.
Coolant cell extracted.
Next one. Nope. Oh. There we go. 1. That scared the shit out of me. I forgot you're on my side. Nope. I will remove this coolant. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
And then we'll have the sabotage done. And we'll need 2 more invasion missions, which like we have a ton of capture, so that will go by quickly. Let's just there we go.
This will trigger a meltdown.
This way. Boop.
Destroy the fuel injectors.
Oh, come on. There it is. There we go. And we're done. 3 out of 3 sabotage, and just 2 more invasion missions. Let's go. Yeah. Path to greatness is walk 1 step at a time. Gotta take a good drink of water. And stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. Yeah. English is my first language, I swear. Hydrate or dihydrate, bitches. Man, I can't believe fucking it's December. I was like looking outside for a bit. I was like, wow, it's December. It's fucking all that snow we got in November. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? That's Syndicate. Well, that's still Syndicate that I'm clicking on. God damn it. I don't know why. I guess... Oh, you moved. Exterminate, exterminate. God, that's the same one. Let's go to Neptune. Exterminate, assassinate. Well, it's forward, which wouldn't be bad, but what happened to my captures? Are these? What happened to my captures? What the fuck? That's still sabotage. God, what the fuck? Man. Fine. We'll help the Grenier. We'll do it. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, did I not? Oh my gosh, I didn't click it. I was like, wait, I was like, why is it not, like, I thought the mission would start. I didn't click on it. That's on me. I was like, huh, why didn't the mission start? God damn it. Like, god damn it. Oh, I'm so, like, every time I look down to, like, look at how the stream, like, because I do like to have a source of, like, oh, am I dropping frames? Am I, like, because ever since, like, I tried to stream Warframe, it's like, it wasn't working because my bitrate was too high. Myriad of different reasons. Like, I want it to work, so I do have the stream up on my phone just so I can look and make sure everything's going alright.
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
You got it, Lotus. Oh, Juggernaut nearby. Well, he's not gonna be happy. Hey, Juggernaut, watch this. There he is. There it goes. So let me just turn on my fourth ability.
That did it. Here comes the Juggernaut.
Where is he? That's not him. This way? Where is he? I want to make fun of him. That's not him. That's not... Where'd he spawn in? Now I'm disappointed. Where is he? Usually he'd spawn... Unless he, like, spawned in, like, an off... Like, in a hallway that I didn't just... Like, an off hallway that I just didn't go down.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Damn, all those threats and yet fucking no-show. I guess it'd be that way. Yeah, he's just not here. Rude. I did all that work killing for him to show up. And he doesn't have the decency to even bother. Fucking rude. And we're done. We just have one more invasion mission to do. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This is great. How? Man, I really shouldn't. God, I fucking... What did I do to my knee? I like sliced my knee somehow. I think I was cleaning up because, like, Mikey, he tears apart his fucking toys. I think I was cleaning up, like, some of the stuffing that was all on the ground. I think I don't remember why I sliced it open. No, I remember now. Because some of the stuffing got under know those like mats you put under chairs? Well, you put them under chairs so they roll easier. Like one of those chair mats. The edge got me on my knee. Like, it's like a paper cut, but like, God, it's so annoying. Like, God, because it's like a paper cut. Like, I just sliced part of my knee. Like, it probably won't scar. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You know. Another exterminate. So let's do this, and this is our last invasion mission. So it was really good, like, that we got all the capture missions that we did. This makes it go a lot faster, baby! And we still have to do the Silver Grove. We have a good chunk of challenges to get through. So, like, probably since we're doing all these challenges, probably not going to be farming for Varuna today. I know it's like, I still want Werewolf Frame. Well, like, I don't want to burn myself out of Warframe because it's like, oh, I'm doing 20-minute survival, 20-minute survival. Not even 20, like 40-minute survival. Okay, now going back and doing another. Like, some people can do that. I am not one of those people where it's like, oh, I'm going to do an hour survival. Okay, now what am I going to do in the game? Another hour survival. Miss me with that shit. Like, I can't do that. I don't have the endurance for endurance runs. Or repeated endurance runs. I would like my focus flower, please. You have to defeat 5 Void Angels, so if I can get the bounty that is... One of the Zariman bounties is like, oh, as your side objective, here's the angel. But those also should be pretty fast, even if it's not. Because I'll just go to a Zaku. I'll take Zaku, go to an exterminate. And we'll just track her down. Boop. No Juggernaut yet, huh? I haven't found the room that pisses him off yet. There we go. Man, I love my Corinth. Man, I love my baby Corinth. Oh. Oh, hi. There you are. There you are. I got you. Don't worry. Prodia's here to solve all your worries. That's why it's an invasion. They're paying me. I like how, technically, because of my mouse, I could rebind. Because if you don't know, like, I have bound my alt fire to C instead of middle mouse. Because on my old mouse, basically, my middle mouse click, like, stopped working. Because I was using the Corinth like this. So, I rebound it to C. And now it's just, it's second, like, it's just, now it's just a habit to, like, so now middle mouse click does nothing. Which is fine. Let's see. Get this, almost done. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Ah! Hit a door frame. Hit a Warframe door frame. That was dumb. Oh. Oh, missed. I fucking fully fucked that bullet jump up. Damn. There it is. And no Juggernaut spawn this time, huh? But that is our invasion mission done. Hell yeah! That should be worth a lot more. That should be worth a lot more fucking Nightway standing because it is, you know, 9. But it's fine. It's fine. It's totally, utterly fine. God, I should like stop pretzeling my legs. I sit so weirdly sometimes. Like, it's probably not good for my back. Probably, but like, who's gonna stop me? Me? No. Okay, so we did that. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see what else we can do. Void Angels, Silver Grove Spectre. So we got the glyph. Which I thought I already had this glyph. I guess I didn't get it. Kuva Siphon, which hopefully there's a capture. So let's do our Kuva Siphon. Maybe it'll be on Earth and
It's time for
we can do a
Mars
Silver Grove at the same
Eve.
time. On Mars. Kuva Siphon. But I don't remember what the fastest of this is. The assassination, no. Oh, there was a sabotage. God, that wouldn't. Oh, man. But we did the sabotage with the invasion, so that's fine. Man. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do our 3 Kuva Siphons. So these are interesting. So you get these after completing the War Within. And you'll see why they're called Kuva Siphons. What we have to do. We have to find the siphon. And you get these after the War Within because you need your operator for these. Well, hopefully I can find it. If I don't, I'm gonna cry.
Deliver the payload.
Nope. Hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to find it. Just kill them. I mean, the biggest hope for these missions is that it's the... Basically, the biggest hope is that you find it on the way and it's not in some, like, obscure off-room, which usually it's pretty good about not being in a, like, super obscure off-room.
Destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
There we go. Ooh, focus flower. Little focus flowers. No, you're not a rare crate. I thought it was just shiny. Hey, nice. So, here's a Kuva Siphon. So basically, you go into your operator or drifter. And, oh, this is really nice, because now there's really only like 2 ways it could come from. So basically, you wait, and then they're like, oh, we're detecting a Kuva coming your way. Well, this will be like this. So it's coming from this way. You see that Kuva cloud? You hit it. Obviously, you have to do it 4 times because there are 4 braids. But, pretty easy. Hey. And because I have the amp that I have, this is pretty trivialized. And we got really lucky because some rooms it's like, oh, it could come from any of the 4 directions. This is, oh, it could come from 2. So. Okay, we're gonna put a... Man, I miss the old... There used to be a Void Blast. They got rid of it with the focus... I think the focus changes? They got rid of Void Blast or something.
That worked.
Oh, I didn't even mean to hit it. I didn't even know it was somewhere. I just... The disc sought out. And went, we got it, boss. I would like to turn the fucking alarms off. Just gonna keep firing our little discs. God, I love this amp. Come on. Hit it. There it is. And we're done. And we get some Kuva. Why was that 623? Why is that such an uneven number?
Destroyed the Queen's Kuva siphon. We can't allow any beast to survive.
The reason I'm saying that, usually it's like, oh, you got 400 Kuva or whatever. Like, usually it's a very nice, like, even number. What the fuck do you mean, 623? Huh?
Target found. Destroy it.
I don't know. Nope, come on.
Target
Need the ground
destroyed.
slam. There we go.
Proceed to the extraction point.
We just have to do that again 2 times with different missions. Nice. Yeah, so they take a little longer because you do have to wait for the Kuva to spawn. But, it's an interesting mechanic. Obviously, there's Kuva floods and Kuva siphons. Kuva floods are better. But, like, really, Kuva's used for rolling ribbons. Little mobs of RNG. That, like, sometimes it's like, man, if they remove ribbons, how, like, much better this game might be. But, it's weird. Like, ribbons are a way to, like, oh, you get a good ribbon and make your not-so-powerful weapon on par with your powerful weapons. But what they really do is make your powerful weapons even more powerful. It be that way. It just is that way. That's fine. We do that. We still have a Silver Grove, which I don't know. I don't know if I have an Apothic for a Silver Grove. I don't think I have the resources for one. I really haven't been, like, crafting them. It's like outside of, like, I think I was trying for a... There was, like, a mod for... Not the mod, the stamps for... I'm trying to think of the weapon and failing right now. The Redeemer Prime. I was looking for the stamps for that, and that's like a 6%, so I've had a fuck ton of Apothics made. Oh, this has 21 minutes left. Nice. That's not. It should be under gear? Not modular. Gear. Yeah, I have none of these. Sunlight Thresh Cone would be the easiest. Also, Lunar Pitcher wouldn't be bad. Festin Moss also isn't that bad. None of these are on the planet, are on Mars where the Kuva siphons are. Great. Let's try for the sunlight. That's just Earth. Is it day or night on Earth? We gotta check. Because if it's night, fuck. It's daytime. Okay, so let's just do the capture. Level 2 to 4, we're gonna fucking steamroll. Like... Fucking, it's not. God, I remember as a new player, MR1, MR2, being terrified of going like, oh my god, they're level 20. Like, I would rather stay on Earth and Venus where they're like level 5 and 6. I can handle those. Obviously, had to learn about like modding and all that. Oh god, right, my PC does. My laptop in general just doesn't like. Does not like Earth. Not very well optimized. Nothing really in this tile. Unfortunate. Give me more earthy tiles. Earthy tiles on Earth. Cool. Great. Great description for what it is. Wait, why are these moonlight? Wait, what? I thought it was daytime.
Target located. Bring them
Huh?
in. Scans indicate our
What do you
target is
mean
in the
moonlight?
vicinity.
What do you mean moonlight? It's daytime.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Security override incoming.
Thought I saw one. No, I didn't. Okay.
Delivered. Security systems temporarily disrupted.
Bruh.
Alarms
I thought I saw one.
Location
What
is
do you mean
returning to normal
moonlight?
security levels.
Flowers over there, but I don't need those. Okay, can I, like... It really gave... I guess it's nighttime. Okay, even though, like, usually you can tell by the, like, mission thing of what time of day it is. Like, the mission had light coming through, so I was like, oh, that's daytime. Okay. Yeah, it's night. Okay. Cool. Good to know. I was lied to. Great. Happy about that. I was lied to. The mission banner, it was sunny. So I was like, oh, it's daytime. I was lied to. So probably going to Lua, getting some lunar pictures. God damn it. God damn it. I was It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm getting cold and I don't want to get up to get my blanket. We're just gonna... Give me a second. There we go. The power of technology, of having a space heater in my room to counteract my desk being right near a window. Very nice. Very, very nice. The deceased Streamlabs has no more skipped frames. To Lua. Still salty they messed up the moon on the moon. They couldn't... Like, I was so happy when they added disruption. It's like, oh, now we're making a moon shape on the moon. Why did you ruin it? Like, you could have at least, like, continued it on from disruption or whatever. Like, you ruined the moon on the moon. The moon on the moon. Okay. There should be a capture. Yep. One of my favorite aspects is the moon on the moon. Moon squared, if you will. It was so good. I just ruined it. Gotta stay hydrated, as always. Okay, so we're looking for lunar pictures.
Somebody vital to enemy operations is here.
There's none in there.
Capture them.
Any in here? Yep. Plant. 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 Scan the plant! Okay, I think I saw that I needed like 4? I think it's like 6 to make 1 apothic.
You're still in the clear. No detection
So we're gonna... Basically, we're gonna get 6 just to be safe, because I think I had 2...
Find them. Target located. Bring them in.
Get back here, bitch! Oh, I'm taking damage. Okay.
Mission complete. The captive has been
Okay.
escorted to the extraction point. Well
Let's
done.
turn the alarms off.
Hacking into enemy
Is that more?
systems.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Just plant. 1.
Losing control
Hi.
now, suckers.
Thank you for the energy.
Security override.
Plant. Plant!
Alarms reset.
So that's 5 in total. Let's get 1 more to be safe. And there's 1 more. Plant. Oh, we got 7. Nice. Things you love to see. It. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Stay focused.
You give me
There's a heavy
2...
unit approaching.
I remember when I was doing like the Nightwave challenges and had to do the Halls of Ascension on Lua. You give me 2 and 1 capture? What the fuck when I don't have to... It's always that way of when you want like, oh, I want 2 Halls of Ascension in 1 mission because it's faster. Because you want it, it doesn't get it. You don't get it. That's how RNG works. Smile. Or maybe that's just how my luck works. Either way, fucking bullshit. Drifter? There you go, Drifter. There you go. You got there eventually. We got there eventually. So now we can equip the Apothic and go do our Silver Grove Spectre. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Because the Apothics only take like a minute to craft. It's really good. I can't imagine like doing the Silver Grove quest where it's like, oh, you need to build the Apothics, and it's like, you need to wait 12 hours. Bye. like some things in Warframe are still that for a quest of where it's like, I know the Mirage quest was awful. Specifically because it's like, oh, you gotta go do this. Like, you do the mission, you build the part, and it's like you have to wait until the part's done, which in some cases, I think it was 12 hours or 24. It's like, hey, come back tomorrow, bye! And that's a really big thing with Railjack. Of getting each of the parts. Ugh. If you fucked up, you had to wait. Ugh. So, like, luckily they reduced the times, but also... Yep. Luckily they reduced the times and, like, they did, like, a whole, like, refund. But, like, getting into Railjack is so much cheaper. Also a lot easier. Because you can just join any squad and they'll take you along. It's good. It's very, very nice that they did that. So let's go to gear. Down here. Okay. Oh, we already had... No, yes, I was right. We had 1, so we needed 5. But we got 7. Always good to be over-prepared sometimes. Better safe than sorry. So we have to equip it. Boop. It is the Twilight, so that should be under T. Look at all this gear that I don't use. Yeah, like, I have fireworks. I have fucking 6 stalker beacons? Damn. Do I have any other, like, beacons? I also, like, fully skipped over it. Where was it? Was it not a Twilight Apothec? Oh, it's not the building. I'm an idiot. Hello. That's on me. I'm like, why can I not? Where's my Apothec? I didn't fucking... It's building. That makes so much sense. God damn it. That's on me. There we go. Now I can equip it. Oh my goodness. Man, I do have a shit ton of gear items. Holy shit. T for Twilight. Yes. But hello, we're just sort of making our way through Nightwave. Because I need Arcane Energize. Like, I could show it off of why I need Arcane Energize badly because I don't farm arcanes. I've been 1 away from the next rank for months. It is why I have a search bar, but sometimes I'm lazy. It be that way. Sometimes I'm lazy. So we got our Apothec ready. Silver Grove. Capture is shorter, but doing the exterminate is more guaranteed to spawn it. Doing exterminate, there'll be more tiles, so it's like, it depends. It depends. Okay, yeah. I know I used to do Eidolons a good amount. I need to do them more because I'm out of, like, ribbon transmuters and fuck. God. My laptop has never liked running Earth missions, god damn it. I know. Oh right, we're doing exterminate. Everyone's gotta die. We just have to wait for Lotus's little confirmation of there's a Silver Grove nearby. No. Is there a Silver Grove nearby? Not in this tile. Like, I think at this point, I don't remember what the fucking meta amp for Eidolons is anymore. I used to have it. I used to use it all the time. Like, it was my most used amp forever. Was just my one that I use for Eidolons. Before, I think I switched to my... I think my current amp is a 547? Or, no, it's a something 47. I don't remember. Oh, God. Check all the side rooms. Nothing in here. Let's see. I know, like, oh, even though I don't do, like, not Archon, Eidolon hunts. Oh, Silver Grove nearby. Nice. I do still, even though I don't do, like, Eidolon hunts, because I know, like, a good amount of streamers, like, oh, I stream and teach Eidolon hunts. For me, it's more of, I like to stream and, yeah, as long as, yeah, exactly, as long as it's not the moat amp. Like, one of the biggest upgrades for newer players, especially, is getting the Sirocco from New War. Bye. They tried. Like, getting the Sirocco is such a big upgrade for newer players. Like, instead of like, oh, I teach Archon hunts, I teach Eidolon hunts, I like to teach... Not Profit Taker, I like to teach Exploiter. Like, I'm not gonna teach how to do Thermia, because Thermia is just pain. Like, oh, I need advice on how to do Exploiter. It's like, oh, do you have Thermia? No. Find yourself a squad. And someone who will expend that Thermia. Do not farm it. I have 40 Thermia. Well, I have 40 Thermia because I used to have 20, and then I think for a Twitch drop from Primetime, I got like 20 more. The Spectre didn't try, they died. Hey, they spawned, which means they tried. Brief respite, okay. Go. Like, I do like to teach Exploiter fight. That fight is so much fun. Like, solo or with a squad. Like, I love that fight. It's just, it's such a shame that it's locked behind Thermia and rank 5 Fortuna. I still don't get that. I still don't get that of why, like, one of the best farms for, like, standing, you don't get until you're rank 5. Because, debt bonds. Ugh. Like, I wish they'd go back and fix how debt bonds work, because it's such a pain. Like, it could be so much better. Like, for now, like, Demo standing? Great. I love it. It was fine. Zariman standing? Holy shit. Wonderful. Like, leveling up, getting rank 5 in the Zariman was so fucking nice. Even if, like, the first few days, like, there was some issues with it of, like, basically... No, the issues with the Zariman was one of the rank up resources, the Void Plume Crest, was, like, they weren't guaranteed to spawn. So it was a pain to get. But they fixed it. And now, like, oh, you do a Zariman mission, you're guaranteed if you go looking to get at least... I say at least, you're guaranteed to get one crest. Yeah, Fortuna is literally the worst. Like, I watch streams where, like, we'll be talking about, like, oh, the different, like, farms. It's like, hearing how many people were like, yeah, because of Fortuna, I stopped playing. Because of Fortuna, I burnt out. Like, I went and played this game. It's like, god damn it. Like, I wish they'd go back and touch it up, but they're like, we still don't have the third orb fight. Like, it's been years. We're never getting that fight. Like, fuck. And then there's Conclave. I haven't touched Conclave. Which, I still don't get why... In fucking Lewis Prey, they're like, oh, we have Conclave changes. It's like... I remember, like, the dev stream before that. It was like, oh, Conclave? It's like, just all they have to say is remove. Like, just all they had to say was, we're removing Conclave. Like, beautiful. Done. Just, it's like, oh, we're still making changes to Conclave. It's like, why? It's like, oh, cool. The 4 Conclave players will be really excited about that, huh? Like, if you're trying to play... If you want to play PvP in Warframe, play another game. Just straight up play another game. Like, holy shit. Like, oh, all 4 Conclave players really enjoyed that change. Uh-huh. What were we doing? So we did the Silver Grove. We got that. We got this ephemera, which we already got, so we got credits instead. And then we just get more credits. How many credits? 250. Is any of the alt helmets that Yes. I would like this alt helmet. I will not equip it on Styanax. But I would like to have it, because I like to have everything in game. I also need this mod. Got clapped by a Nova with a Paris bow. Like, I tried Conclave. Like, I had a group of my friends when they played Warframe. Long story short, I am the only one of my friend group that plays Warframe still. It be that way. Like, we tried to get a game for Conclave. Like, we waited like half an hour trying to like matchmake into a game for Conclave. Nothing. And we were like obviously like those 30 minutes, like we were just talking. I think we had like Netflix open on another tab just waiting, and we were like, this is dumb. This isn't happening. God, I remember when they were like, oh, the universal medallions for standing, and then people were like, oh, we're gonna use it for Conclave. It's like, shut up! Shut up! And then because they were saying like, oh, Conclave, it's like, oh, now you can't spend them on Conclave. It's like, fuck! New Yorker me is so happy. Are they making a hard tea? Hell yeah. That's amazing. Let's get some potatoes in here. Okay, so cruise ship with forward artillery, Kuva siphons, void angels.
You know it.
But yeah, eventually, like, all I'm saying is, because I know they said they're like 90, yeah, probably won't be 99 cents a can. Yeah, most likely not, which is unfortunate, but like, I mean, if it's good, it's good. Only fun mode is Lunaro. Like I said, I've never played anything of Conclave because I just can't get a mission. Like, it's not worth trying to get a mission. Like, no one plays. Like, what DE could do, like, because I know they said they're working on, like, oh, we're not going to say, like, we're working on it now, because obviously, like, they're working on Dubiri, they're working on crossplay. Like, even though crossplay is live, they still have to iron out some issues, start working on cross-save, and how that's going to work with, like, they said they're working for an account merge. Like, okay, how's that going to work for different platforms, such as, like, oh, PC, we use real money to buy Tenogen versus consoles use Platinum that they buy with real money, but like it's a separate thing. Like, how's that gonna work? Like, handling all the consoles markets, being able to like eventually, like with crossplay, like coming together. Like, God, that's gonna be a task. Like, if they're working on, like they said they'd start working on later, like raids. Like, I joined Warframe middle of 2018. Like, I joined Warframe. Oh, geez, my English. I joined Warframe, and I think because I joined Warframe, like, right when I think days after the Sacrifice launched. So, like, that time. And, like, right before then, raids were removed. Like, I think, like, a month previous? I don't remember.
Ordis has completed a foundry
Oh, my former
task.
blueprint.
No,
But,
don't mention it.
like, remove Conclave, put right here, raids. Done. Like, man, like, obviously, even though I haven't played through a raid, like, just watching the old videos, it's like, wow, that looked like a lot of fun and really interesting thing to do. Let's add to the forma pile. Okay, so scuba siphon, rare servofish, and that. We already did invasions. God damn it. Where are my alerts? Crossfire, assassinate, rescue, which is a flood. This shouldn't count as a Kuba siphon. I'd rather not do excavation. Crossfire and Ultor. Isn't that the Crossfire? Crossfire exterminate. Okay, I was wrong. I was thinking of change conclave to faction wars. That could also be interesting. That could be interesting. Turn off. Sufficiently warm enough now. Gotta turn off my little space heater next to me. Because I need a space heater. Because fucking my desk, not the best placement in my room. Like, it is right next to a window, but like, fucking, it'd be a lot of effort to move it. Effort I don't want to do. Heck. Come on. Stop hitting their... I keep hitting their heads. Did you see poster for... I have not. Have they released a new poster for that? I think what I did see with, like... The one big thing I saw with D&D, I saw... Like, Lego was, like... I think either because of the movie or just because, like, working with Wizards of the Coast, they're, like, working on a... Like, Dungeons and Dragons, like, Lego sets. It's like, ooh, I like Legos. I'm a child. I'm not a child. Don't you dare, Frankie. Don't you dare. I like Legos. They're fun. Still looking for the Kuba Siphon. March 31st release date. Hell yeah. There we go. Get that open. Well, not open. Get that reloaded. Ooh. I'm not... That's such a dumb joke. I still remember it was fucking Stuart who said it. It was like, oh, how old do you think I am? And he fucking said 30. God, I'm not that old. I'm not. Yeah, you can never go wrong with Lego. We're just gonna turn that off. I still have my fucking... It's behind me. I have my Lego Bad Batch set. Because earlier in the stream I was talking about just how, you know, Bad Batch is my favorite Star Wars show. Like, I'm not gonna put it like, oh, Star Wars media ever. That's a little much, but... Hey! There you go. Fucking boomer. I'm not that old. You're older than me!
No. Protect the siphon.
Is my avatar based on Hollow Knight? Yes! Sort of is. Like, Hollow Knight is a game I do truly love. Ah! Got it! No! Oh, I got it. Holy shit. But yeah, it's based on Hollow Knight. Like, I took, like, pretty heavy inspiration from Hollow Knight when I was making it, because I was like, oh, I love the aesthetic of Hollow Knight so much. And I also wanted an avatar that wouldn't be... I didn't want it to be, like, super complicated to draw, like, over and over again. Like, I could probably check my sketchbook and see, like, how many times I've drawn her. Like, I wanted something pretty... Are you sure I'm older than... You call me a child? I do... What? I do... Do I call you a child? I do not. I call you a bean. I'm not sure that's the same thing as child, though. Come on. There it is. When we finish Bad Batch, we're gonna watch some Addams Family? That's good with me. I don't remember what show is... Oh, we're done with the Kuba Siphon. Oh. I don't remember... Yeah, anyone over the age of 20 is considered old. Okay, sometimes. I don't remember what's after Bad Batch chronologically. Like, off the top of my head. I know I have the, like, link to where it's like, oh, everything in chronological order. I don't think it's... Not Andor, definitely not yet. Oh, that's Bursa. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
It's Bad Batch and then... Fuck. I don't remember. Solo. Yes, that movie. God, that movie had the potential to be something good. Like, I mean, it wasn't... Solo was enjoyable. I enjoyed it.
The enemy is broken.
At the same time, God, it could have been so much better. I think... Oh, man, there's so many reasons why it just could have been better. Yeah, Solo, then Kenobi. Solo, then Kenobi. That feels... No, that feels right. Yeah, that's correct. Solo, Kenobi, Andor, and then it's, I believe, Rebels. I think that sounds, unless I'm like missing any shows. I think that's the order. It sounds right. Yeah. But I mean, we got through, like, oh, you have the list. Nice. But we got through, like, one of the biggest things was just getting through Clone Wars because it's 7 seasons. Like, Rebels, I believe the first season is like 12 episodes. Second and third season are like 20, 22, I think. And then Rebel season 4 is like 13. So it's like, oh, it's 4 versus Clone Wars being seasons 1 through 4, 22 episodes. Season 5, 20. Season 6, 13. Season 7, 12. Like, that's a lot. When each episode is like 20, 22 minutes, that adds up. Like, fuck. So we did that Kuva Siphon. Oh, these only have like a minute left. Yeah. I'm gonna let those run out. Just so it'll be on a different planet and maybe we can get like an easy exterminate. Though knowing my luck, it'll be worse. It'll be like excavation, defense. I don't know what else. Destroy cruise ship, so we just need one more. Kuva Siphon. This is a Railjack mission. This is Orvalis Fishing and Void Angels. Hell yeah.
For Nora to say goodnight.
These are about to expire. 10 seconds, so I should probably close this. Just so it can refresh, because otherwise it'll be like, oh, expired, you can't do it. It's like, okay, where are the new missions? It'd be that way.
Anything you need, Tenno.
Let's just get some relic packs. Why not?
I hope you put it to good use.
Nope. Tatsu Prime, I still need to farm that. I still need to finish farming. They're never nice. I believe you did. Do I not remember off the top of my head? Yes. I remember. You showed me the link. Yes. Okay, this should refresh by now. Hell yeah. No! God damn it! It just expired. God damn it. Yeah, RNG is never nice. It's like, oh, you want to talk about RNG not being nice. Prime example. So, Sisters of Parvos, they have their ephemeras, which are 20% each. 20% chance, and I still need to, like, finish farming this. So this is my active one. This is the first one I ever did. Active, vanquish, converted. So it's 20%. Theoretically, 1 in 5. Every 1 in 5 you get an ephemera. I believe it was so 1. Didn't have it. Didn't have it. Didn't have it. Nope. 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 I think the first one was you? My 13th. No, it wasn't you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it's Nidiacia. Right. This was my first ephemera I got from Sisters of Parvos. So, my 13th. It's 1 in 5. Like, the fuck? Obviously, like, I think I'm only missing, like, 2? Or I'm missing, like, 1. But, God, it's like, oh, it's 1 in 5, 25%. It's like, yeah, you would think that. It's like the Protea farm. Oh, it's 11.11% or 11 point something. 11%-ish. You would think. And yet, I spent 2 weeks farming. 2.5 weeks farming a second Protea set for Helmand? Fuck! Like, it got to the point where I matchmaked with someone, and we were, like, talking of just, like, you farming Protea too? It's like, yeah. Any luck so far? Nope. Like, wanna just keep running over and over until we get it? Yep. And we spent a solid 2.5 hours running until we finally got it. Holy fuck. And that was just one part. It was the last part I needed. They said it was their first part of getting their second Proteus set, but it was like fucking, like, I guess it makes sense when I consider, like, my first Proteus set, like, it took like 3 missions, like, oh, I got one part. Okay, let's do the next level. Oh, like, I only ran it like 3 times and I got it. Like, that was just, it was just punishment. It was pain. Okay, so I can't do these yet. God damn it. If we do the Zariman, I'm gonna want Zaku. Just because it's a little easier. Fucking pain. Zaku. Come on, spooky, scary skeleton. Get my new core. Let's go. Just fucking pain. Okay. So these have to refresh, so we gotta do a Void Angel. So let's just go to Halako. Always remember, while we're loading in, I'm gonna take a drink. Hydrate or dihydrate. Stay hydrated. There we go. Let's see. So this, we're finding the Void Angel. Oh, I should have changed my coins to my Archoplasmor. Oh well. This is why I bring Zaku to this. Well, I'm so glad Zaku has Archon shards in him. In them. My bad. Void Angel. Zari. Oh, I heard the... There you are. The Melika key. But I think 2 of the Archon shards in Zaku literally are just for, like, I spawn in with a shit ton of energy. So I don't have... Because right now I'm ranking up Madurai. So, like, I'm not on Zeneric, so I don't get that energy regeneration, which sucks. This is... God, I love Zaku. Of just DE going, oh, we have to change Ember's abilities because... Like, okay, we don't want the game to play itself. Also, DE gives us Zaku. We don't want you to walk through the mission and it plays itself. Gonna write that one down, DE. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like I have for Zaku. Show me my Archon shards. Yeah, for energy, I think 2 of these are duration, and I think this one is I don't remember what that one is. I don't remember what the blue one's for. Something on the build. Void Angel? Zari? I don't know what it's for. I don't know off the top of my head what the blue one's for anymore. Okay, go. And I know I call technically the Void Angel's name, it's Kira, but because of the Zariman ARG, we didn't know her name was Kira. So we had to call her something for the ARG. So it's like, oh, she's on the Zariman. Zari, sure. And that ARG was fucking wild. Also, no Void Angel over here? Damn. Oh, there's another room that she's in. Oh, there's Thrax, come on. And I really do like the little UI touch of the armor. Very nice. Very nice addition to the game, I think. Like, you can see when it breaks versus when it's stripped. This is an end tile. Yep. Probably faster to just restart. No. Where the fuck is her weapon? There it is. The Troker. Alright, yeah, it's probably faster to just restart the mission than go looking. I didn't see her. This is... Oh, no, I want to see the shards. Come on. These two are more energy. These two are more duration because Zaku just like... Yeah, here was the angel that we killed in the quest. Yes. They're all technically random people. I like to think that they're... Just, for me, it's like we're gonna hunt down Kira again and again and again. Why? I think it's funny. I still... God, I'm waiting for the day. Because Angel of Zariman, that quest is not replayable yet. Fucking Heart of Deimos still we can't replay. And I forget what else. This is the wrong button. Like, you would think by now we'd be able to replay those quests. But we can't, and I'm so upset. Melika, not Void Angel. Unfortunate. Nope. We're just gonna go do this mission again. It was Heart of Deimos we can't replay. God, what else was it that I was so... I know, it sounds bad, but like... For me, I don't know. Let's see. It's Heart of Deimos, Angels of Zariman we still can't replay. And I forget what else. Parallax Engines, don't taunt me like this. Don't taunt me like this. But I do like, Parallax is one of like my favorite landing crafts to use. Like, it's the one I use because I just like baby ship. Look, Surge, is she up there? Ooh, things you'll love to see a Zaku. Not up here. Okay. There's Melika. I'm still waiting for the day they add Cephalon Fog to the game. God. Fucking during the ARG getting so like... Not sidetracked, but we got so stuck on one of the puzzles. Like, and this was... Where the fuck? Oh. Don't taunt me like this! 2 Parallax, fuck you. But for context, when I was farming the Parallax, the engines were the one part, like, I'd just do missions over and over and I couldn't get... Stop taunting me like this, DE. Stop it. But yeah, during the ARG, we got so stuck on one of the puzzles. I'm like, this was like 3 days into the ARG. We should not have gotten that stuck. But we got so stuck, we came up with a new character for Warframe, and it's Cephalon Fog. Because we're idiots. We didn't realize, oh, how to... Like, we got so stuck. Like, we didn't realize, oh, you're supposed to literally download a program. You download a program, you put the file in, and it asks for a password. Oh, the password. Because the audio was from the Sounds of Saturn, from the Cassini probe, I believe. We got so... and you just put in Saturn as a password. But we made a Cephalon. Because we were so stuck in this specific audio file. Fucking... Like, we were doing, like, oscilloscopes. Like, that clue crashed. Like, trying to figure out that clue, I crashed my audio program. Not audio. I crashed my... Oh, there she is. I crashed my art program 3 times. Just trying to see what it was. It was dumb. Ooh, infinite ammo. Love that. Things you love to see. I'm gonna do that. Like, I can find... I have it saved, the... They wrote a... Someone wrote... Who was involved in the ARG, they, like, wrote a whole, like, summary of, like, what happened during the ARG. Like, oh, the clues, how we figured it out. And it's a really good site. Remind me after this mission and I'll, like, link it. I love that site. Like, obviously it's not on the wiki. we did add Cephalon Fog to the wiki, but since, oh god, since it's not official, it was taken down, but it's still on someone's like page. So, like they had to make it like their personal wiki page, but it's get rid of the fucking. There we go. Ah, rude. How dare you? No, you don't get to leave. You die. There we go. Yeah, like I will pull up the page because like usually for the ARG it was so much fun, but usually the clues were solved like within the day, sometimes within like the first few minutes. Like we were like in the mornings, like it was just so ready to go. Like I could probably go through the story of it, and the infinite ammo is stuck on my screen. I just noticed that. Nope. None of that. It's stuck on my screen. Help. It'll be fine. That just can be there. Like, I could go through the story, because it's... Like, that ARG was some of the most fun I had. Like, got to know, like, so many people, like, in the, like, Warframe community. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not dying to that. Like, I could go through, like, the story of the ARG. It's... Like, it's not even infinite. It's just the graphic is stuck on my screen. So rude. How dare you, magnetic proc. Nope, we're gonna go forward. Like, I could go through the story. It's so much fun. It's such a fun story. And I feel like my music ran out. I think the playlist I was listening to, the music ran out. DE? Oh, there it is. Usually the entrance is in here. Okay, weird. So, Cascaded Flare. I already have that maxed. Void Pinion, Void Quill. Nice, nice, nice. Like, the Zariman farm, really good. You get pinions, you get quills, which are extremely, extremely good. Like, it's just a overall really great farm. You get arcanes, you get focus, like the Zariman, they perfected it. Let me see. Let me pull up, because I do... Yeah, I ran out of music, god damn it. Let's pause. Wait for the day we meet the man in the wall. OB's rent for living in my ship. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the ARG. Oh, don't break. Let me pull up the ARG page. It's a fun story. It's really fun to, like, I know, like, it'll probably be a while until they do another one, but I really enjoyed it. Let me get... I have to create a new browser source. God damn it. Come on, Streamlabs, you're fine. Window capture. Yes, 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 yes. New source, window capture. Yeah. There we go. Let me just make sure. Oh, don't you drop frames when I'm changing scenes. I know. It's okay. You're okay. Streamlabs. You don't have to freak out. It's fine. Oh, I have to move this window capture down. Streamlabs, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Streamlabs, you're fine. Come on, you're okay, Streamlabs. You're okay. Stop freaking out. May have to refresh. What are you... Streamlabs, I have a window capture open. What are you doing? Oh god, what is happening? I just want to tell a story. God damn it. Streamlabs? Hey! Now it's working. Yeah. Let me make sure, like, the zoom is okay and everything. I'm seeing some of it is getting cut off. Let me adjust my ratio of the screen or the tab that I have open. Yeah, so if it goes down, just refresh real quick. Come on. That's the live stream is dying. It's fine. I don't know why Streamlabs is having a heart attack. Come on, Streamlabs. Let me see the full page. Do I have to disable this? Let me see. Oh, that's on me. There we go. It's too big in the Streamlabs window. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'll put that back on. So this was the Warframe's second ARG back in April? Because it was for the Angels of Zariman update, which was April 27th, I believe. Yeah, so they sent out like promotional items. Like one of these was like just cardboard cutouts. Like one of the most interesting that like we noted like one of the first few days because like we were reaching out to creators and we were like saying like, hey, like, do you have this? Are there any like images, like anything of note? And like here is N77, which is very important later. But basically this all started on the 18th of April. Yeah, so it was pretty like 2.5 weeks before-ish. Not 2.5, but like a week and a... It was before the Angels of Zariman update went live. But basically it started April 18th, 2020. 2022. 2020. God fucking... If it was still 2020, I'd cry. But about to be 2023. But basically, no one knew that the ARG existed because the first post about it was on Facebook and nobody fucking uses Facebook. So it was just an image, just binary, just, oh, catch up on the... And it's like, oh, like, no one really knew, like, oh, there's an ARG going on because it's Facebook. But then, the 19th is where it really, like, kicked off of a category and channel opened in the Discord. And it had an MP3 file. So it's like unidentified signal, so it's like announcement channel, where it's like, oh, like, pieces of new information. And then our open comms was where, like, oh, everyone could talk. So, like, oh, we could share, like, oh, I did this. Has anyone tried doing this to solve it? And all that stuff. And it was really, really fun community was made there. It was really fun. Like, because sometimes, like, it was just open. So, like, say we solved our clue for the day, like, oh, it was just you just did this, 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 this. We had the rest of the day or until a new clue appeared to just talk, and it was so much fun. Yeah, there was an MP3 file, so it's like, oh, it's base 64. Yeah, okay. The category name was a hexadecimal. It's please help. This is base 64. Time's running out. Like, I used to, because of this ARG, I got so good at recognizing, like, oh, this is hexadecimal. This is fucking base 64. Like, I'm not as good at it now because it's been fucking months. Time's running out. Yeah, the audio doesn't reveal anything, but if you look at a pictogram or a spectrogram, I believe it. Like, oh, it seems like something is getting through, but the void radiation is screwing with it over and over and over. And then later that same day, oh god, this is the file. This is the file that we went fucking insane trying to solve. Like, so once again, base 64, please, please, please. So this is a WAV file. And I remember we went insane because we got stuck in this fog. So basically, the Cassini, like, it's basically the Cassini spacecraft, which recorded sounds of Saturn from the Cassini spacecraft, and essentially, the Cassini spacecraft's audio, yeah, you deal with on a daily for work. I know you do. I did it for fun for an ARG. But basically, I believe the lower half is the Cassini spacecraft audio of... And this predates Warframe by, like, 2 years. Like, Warframe, like, this was released 2011. Like, it predates Warframe. So we're like, okay, there's nothing in this. But in the first 21 seconds, there's, like, a fog. a little hard to see, but we could see it. So we were like, okay, there has to be something there. Because it's a difference in the two files, in our file versus the original. Like, there's this difference of the fog. We got stuck so much on this fog. Because, like, we were going back and forth debating, like, well, like, it's not a spectrogram, it doesn't do anything there, this isn't it. Like, oh. Like, just banging our heads against the wall, like, what the fuck is this fog? It's not a spectrogram, it's not this, it's not this. My proudest moment of when, before we realized, like, okay, we have to solely look at this fog. I found an ooh-woo in here. I don't know how. And it was, like, a good moment of, like, relieving tension because this took a while. We did not solve that this day. But we were going back and forth of, like, well, this is an MP3 file. The reason it's a WAV file, it has to be a WAV file because, oh, it's lossless. It doesn't get compressed as, like, an MP3 file would. So, like, this has to be something. I crashed my art program 3 times trying to, like, edit this to make it make sense. We tried converting, like, this into, like, some semblance of binary and it didn't work. We tried an oscilloscope and made a cephalon. We made a character because we fucked up that badly. We were fucking stuck at this all night. So, like, this came out, like, this was posted around 5 p.m. The next day comes around, the 20th. There was a video on the Instagram. So it's like, oh, and it had a glitch. This is hexadecimal. Like, oh, I remember, like, we had an issue with, I think it was this letter, because we couldn't tell if this was a 6B or a 6-8. So, like, though we eventually were like, okay, this just word is jacked. Like, okay. So we just get this message. 9 o'clock. It could have been worse. How? Like, we saw, like, they gave us this clue and we were like, okay, we're done. We had to go back to the fog to figure it out. Like, people were like, just ping me when we figure it out. It was so bad. It was like, ah. And then 9 o'clock. So they posted this 5 o'clock. For me, this was 8 o'clock, but 9 o'clock. 28 hours later. Fucking Pinks, the Lord and Savior, I remember she was basically scrolling on YouTube, and because of, like, stuff with the ARG, one of her recommended just popped up to be like, oh, how to extract text files from audio files. And she went, oh, this is okay. Yeah, it's like, I came across this YouTube video, software used to hide text files, and she just went, I'm gonna install it and upload this. And it was just, it's asking for a password. And then we were like, you could have made 2 cephalons. We could have. I mean, I made fan art for this cephalon. There is fan art for this fucking cephalon. Let me fucking find my Twitter. Like, there is fan art for this cephalon. Let me check my fucking Twitter. I know where it is. I know where it is. Oh god, I'm gonna have to scroll down so far because this was so many months ago. Jesus. Like, we got so, like, during the fog, we got so lost. Like, this is an audio file. We were rotating audio. Like, through, as I said, through... The short of it, you cannot rotate audio. We were just banging our heads against a wall, trying over and over, trying to fix it. You cannot rotate audio and get anything. We all felt so dumb because it's like, oh, this is like the second day of the ARG. How are we already this stuck? DE, what did you do? But let me see. Oh, this is the wrong tab. go through all the fucking 10 October that I did. Fucking Christ. We got stuck. Not our proudest moment. Let's see if I can't. Heck! Yep, okay, should show up. This is the fan art I made. So while we no, you don't understand. People were saying that in the chat of like, oh, we're so stuck, we should get MatPat. And we're like, no. No. He's not gonna help. Like he's busy doing his stuff, like he's not helping us. But yeah, there's the fan art. We were like, no, we're figuring this out, fuckers, and we finally did. It's like, oh, it's steganography. It's like, fucking Christ. It's like password was Saturn, and then we finally got a file, and we were all just able to sit back and go, fuck. Like, just like, that should not have been that hard. But oh man. Like, oh, it should not have been that difficult to do. We got this file, and then we were able to relax and just once more talk amongst ourselves. And it sort of became like a meme? Not really a meme, but like in the channel, like we started like referencing like, hey, don't fog down chat, because like, hey, if we're trying to solve something, don't fog down chat. So like, don't talk about irrelevant things or like stuff we've already solved. And like, in between clues, was like, oh, we solved this. Like, in between solving this and this, like we were just like, we were making Cephalon Fog lore. It was so dumb. But then next day, around 11, yeah, a new post on the forum, just binary. I'm so pissed about this. I was so close to being the person who got this. So we were like, okay, we're probably gonna need a cipher. It's like, okay, we were like testing, it's not a veneer, it's not a veneer or a Caesar cipher, it's not any of those other ones. This is a rail fence cipher with 3 rails. I was so upset because the person who got it right before I got it. Like, fuck, I was so close to being the one to get this. Because I was using a rail fence cipher, I only used 2. And it was 3. I was so mad. But, like, we got this message, and then later that day, we got an MP4. Once again, in the Discord. Binary string. Yeah, so we just got a huge amount of binary. It's like, oh, fuck. So this was binary to hexadecimal to a message. And this is like the MP4 file. And it was basically identical to the one, because there was prime time that night as it was Thursday. And like there's a video. Like this is the transcript of it. It's like, oh, stay tuned, I'll contact you again. And then the 22nd rolls around, so this is Friday. We got a tweet. It's like, oh, what the fuck is this? Base 64. It's like, okay, I think I got the hang of this. Let's try something with a little more breathing room. And it had an image underneath. Like, okay, connect the QR code. And they made a TikTok for this account. They made a TikTok. Like, the first thing they did on the Play Warframe TikTok was this ARG. So we got we got TikTok video. I was like, hey, find the password. And basically, a few days before, because this was like the 22nd, so the 22nd, like, basically the first few days, like, after we sort of found, like, the Discord channel, like, we were checking the forums, like, we were looking around for, like, other accounts it could be, like, we could get information from. And, like, we stumbled upon, like, oh, the channel name is, like, where is it? The category name, or, yeah, the channel name is unidentified signal. Is there anything, like, any account we could look up that's unidentified signal? And, like, a few days, like, I think it was the 19th or 20th? Like, Like, we had been keeping an eye on this Twitch because we discovered there's a Twitch account, Unidentified Signal, that had the Zariman logo. We were like, this is suspicious. Let's keep our eyes on it. And they updated their... And then this day we were like, oh, guys, they updated their Twitch. They updated the bio. It's like, oh, base 64. Yeah, it's a link to this image. Yeah, found on the Image BB service. Yeah, the image was titled in Leet speak. They sing, I sing, we all sing together. We're like, oh, maybe is that the password? Nope. But if you open this image in a text editor, you find this ASCII art. So with binary values at the end. We got stuck on this. We got so stuck on this binary. Like, it wasn't that bad, but it took... I remember it was solved. Like, this was solved, I think, at like 10 or 11 at night. Like, it was way later in the day. Because it's... Olger Boyd, fucking the coding god, was, like, on it. Was like, oh, it's an XOR cipher. So, you take the binary, and you need a key. In the middle of this is Z10. That's our key. So here's their original, like, code and, like, scripts. And we got, we shall not fear to take the leap. And we were like, oh, that has to be the password. So, upload, like, we had, like, designated people that would take the password and upload it to TikTok. Because some of us were like, I don't have a TikTok, I'm not doing that. But, like, we had, like, designated people to, like, go in and, like, hey, go upload this and try it. It's like, oh, try this password. Then we got another TikTok of like, hey, you guys did it! Like, you got this file, I just need to check something. And then we got this video. I'm losing the signal. And then it's like, oh, I'll still give you guys the file. So we got our first log. I need water. But yeah, we got this video. It was the same video that could be heard at the beginning of these TikToks. Like, here's a full description. It's a pretty good video. Voice actors really killed it. One of the things I wish these were in the game. Like, truly, I do. Like these log files, like, I feel like they should be in the game. Like, I know there's, like, outside the dormer zone, like, a little railing. Like, oh, you could have, like, little stands and it plays the log files. Like, I think that'd be cool. Yeah, in the description of the video, there was a link to the Warframe website. And it's like, oh, it looked different at the beginning. Like, it was very empty. Like, this link, if I want to open in a new tab. This page looked very different when it was first opened. Like, there wasn't really any of this. It was literally just, that's the 25th. A5, yeah, that's all that. It was like, we got this, I think. And like, our audio, like, oh yeah, day one, like, it was not formatted like this at all. But, it's like, oh, we got our audio. Okay, you got it. Like, it was, like, as you'd say, like, and it had like a link to like, oh, hey, these people can help you. Like, it looked a lot different. I can't. It was just different. Yeah, and then the 23rd, they went live on Twitch. The unidentified, like, we had been checking on it. It's like, like, huh, they went live. And it was just a countdown. It's like, okay. So it's just waiting. It's like, okay. And then later, right after they went live, like 7 minutes later, it's like, oh, a new Facebook. Because at this time, we were checking the Facebook so we wouldn't miss anything every day. Unlike the first day where nobody knew what was happening. But yeah, so it's cross, so time. Yeah, this was the description, which is once again hexadecimal. Yeah, can't rest on finding me, have to keep moving. And if you lower the light levels, we end as we began. We end as we began. We made so many jokes about this little wee. It's so dumb. And we sort of got stuck. We were like, huh, like, we got this image, like, what do we do? It just says we end as we began, and then just for some reason it's wee. But then, like, I had this, like, stream up, like, open, and it was just quiet, so I could have it on in the background. It scared the shit out of me, because it was just suddenly broadcasting noises. And it was like fucking whale calls. We're like, okay. Then we noticed, oh, the description changed to a base 64 string, and it leads to the real world image of Cetus. See something here? M77. So basically, M77, like when we were the first few days, like we had the M77 here, and we were looking like, oh, it's a star of the Cetus constellation. Like, but we really have nothing, like I pulled up that image like days before this, because of just, oh, it's a star in the Cetus constellation. Huh, interesting. But this is where it comes into play. Of like, and we were like, okay, someone like, hey, like someone hopping, like, can you guys, like, a few of you like hop in game and go to Cetus real quick? And they did. And a Warframe account by the name of Unidentified Signal was there. And we were like, oh. Like, I remember, like, their messages saying, like, oh, Unidentified Signal's here. It's like, what? Like, yeah, like, this is their profile. And, like, taking, like, screenshots and showing everyone. And then going, like, oh, they said something in-game. They said something. And this is, once again, base 64. We end as we began.com. So, the we think was, like, a reference to be, like, OWW. But this website is so fucking cool. Like, I cannot say just, why is my zoom so low? This website is so cool. It's a Warframe way back. It is, but like, this is how the game looked years ago. And we found, yeah, a small embed is shown here. So No Sleep for the Dead. So this video. But we end as we began, this is so cool. And this is the Mirror Queen story. Sort of unrelated, but if you go to PS4, you can read it out, and you click through and it's a whole story. But, more importantly, note it, like, scattered throughout. Like, this is it's just a story, really cool. Like, it's, yeah, we started finding binary values throughout the website. So some of these, you try to click on it, anomaly detected. Like, oh, 11, huh? And like in the source code of like, oh, this, and it's like 7. Basically, we were looking for them. Like, all, like, as soon as like we knew, we started looking for them. And like, I think, yeah, in total there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there were 12 altogether. So it was really fun. It was really fun, but also like stressful, because it's like, oh, we found 1, we found 3, where the fuck is 2? And like, one of them wasn't even on the site. Like, one of them was in the No Sleep for the Dead video. Like, fuck. And we were like, okay, it's too short to be binary. Like, what do we do? And like, they're obviously in an order because they're numbered. It's ASCII art. And that's sort of how we figured it out, because I think number 9, 12, 11, 10. I think either this one was, like, I think it was 9 specifically that was in the No Sleep for the Dead video. And it wasn't binary, it was just like this. And it just had a little number 9 under it. And we went, huh. I know! It was so cool. But we were like, okay, it's ASCII art. It's Grenier letters. Oh god, this. This suffering. So, you get this website which downloads this zip file. It's a split zip file. So, because it's a split zip file, you need both parts to open it. So we cannot open it. We needed both halves together to open it. And we knew, because it was 0.002, we were like, okay, we got the second half. Where the fuck do we get the first half? Oh, also, I forgot to notice, one of them is like literally here, number 7, on Excalibur's chest, where we're like, huh. Also, big credit to someone. I forget their name. If I can, like... How do I get to, like... I want the error screen. So basically we noticed this and we were like, oh, is this anything? Someone spent like 4 hours trying to decode if this said anything before like we realized, no, that's the same like concept. It's the same image from years ago, and we were like, oh god, like please stop looking. But we got so stuck on this part because we were like, okay, we have the second half of a zip file. Where the fuck is the first half? And we started going crazy trying to find it. And we were making jokes of like, watch it be like, oh, we solved the binary because this took forever. The binary took forever. They had to throw us a hint because we were so stuck. We were joking like, oh, we're gonna solve the binary and it's gonna be 003. And we're gonna fucking cry. Yeah, but in the subpages, or not subpages, in the source code, I don't know what it is. If you Control-Shift-I, basically, it's like, oh, by the glowing wisdom of the 7, binary. Like, it's the same ASCII art of the Zariman. And underneath, like, in the middle, instead of Z10, it's the I give my life to carry. So in the middle, it's that, and then underneath is binary. Like this. We got so stuck on this binary. Like, we were like, oh, can we reverse it? Is it like, do we have to invert the binary? No, that doesn't make sense. Do we have to reverse and invert? Like, it was like, while we were doing this, like, I know it says like, oh, around 4 o'clock, we started getting the binary. We started getting the binary when we found the site. It was like, it was a little complicated because like we were trying to like had to sort of break off into like little groups of like, hey, let's focus on the Grenier ASCII art, like for now, versus like, hey, let's focus on the binary later. We have this binary, so around 10:30 at night, fucking 11:30 Eastern. The Twitch stream, the sound changed from it wasn't the whale sounds. The whale sounds went away when we got to see this, when we got to this website. And we noticed, oh, the description changed. Another base 64, and it's a link to a forum post. Not on the Warframe forums, but just like literal a general tech forum of like, oh, does a double XOR cipher increase security? And we went, okay, it's a double XOR cipher, so we need the keys again. But technically, because it's a double XOR cipher, you need 2 keys. We're like, okay, great. What could the fucking keys be? There's a binary. I give my life to carry. I remember there was another ASCII art that had there was like XOR, like, basically it was the Requiem mods, only the first letter in the order of how they appear in the Albrecht and Trotty poem, basically. Yeah, here it is. OXRVKL. So obviously excluding Ool. Weird. But yeah, this like fucking 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Yeah, Olgerboyd once again fucking taking our hand and going, I got this, because this took forever. Like, okay, we need 2 keys. What are the 2 keys? Like, it could be anything. It came up with this fucking code. I was like, okay, like, hey, the first key is one of the ASCII art, is the one that didn't have binary. We were like, okay, that has to be related. Okay. The other keys were these. The words of the poem. So, like, the key for all of them was this. The first key for all of them was this, and then the second key, each of the binary had their own. And then, fucking, we end as we began. 0, 0, 1. When I tell you, we were so fucking happy to see that 0, 0, 1 of, we have it. We got the second half. Holy shit. But still, to open a split zip file, You need a password. So it took 8 hours, 7 hours? Because this was 2 a.m. This was 9 a.m. 7.5 hours to just figure out this password. This is where it was like, Pink Rabbit was like, oh, I tried it and it worked. It's like, oh, thank God. Because like, I remember we had a pinned list that people were that the person was like editing. We're like, we tried this password, like, so we could like refer to it. Whatever. It's like, oh, have we tried this? It's like, yes, we have multiple times. I should also preface with this of some of these days, like I wasn't really there because I had my internship at the Humane Society, so I was doing that. So some of these days I wasn't really there. So I checked in like afterwards, like after we solved it, but like for the most part, like I tried to be like on top of it. So it's like, oh, it's the order, obviously excluding Ul because it wasn't in the poem. Like, fuck. And we got these files. Okay. Cool. We got files. We got files. I can close this page. We got these fucking data logs. They're like, oh man. And then suddenly, like, this scared the shit out of me. Fucking it started screaming. And then, like, they noticed, like, oh, it's binary for Z. It's like, okay, it really wasn't. Like, it scared the shit out of us, but, like, it really wasn't anything. It was just a scream. But, oh yeah, also when the scream played, God, it was so weird. Because we were so scared because, like, oh, we solved it. We got the file open. And then we're so confused, like, oh, was the scream related of, like, is that a scream like, oh, you guys solved it, we can like take a break, we don't have to look in any more source code, any more binary, like we're good? But then also they uploaded another TikTok. Like, okay. It's like, okay, we're not done. Cool. Yeah, found this. So I wasn't here for this. I was here for this. But like right after I had to like leave. I think. It was something, like, I had, like, class or the internship. It was something like that. Like, oh, found this, but it was corrupted, you can't access it, you still can't access it. Yeah, it's like, oh, void contamination. They wanted us to hunt for void traces. So if you remember that, if you were playing that day, it was like, oh, wow, there's a lot of people getting void traces and, like, gathering in Fortuna. Like, it was a little, we fucked up a little on our part. So, like, oh, we needed 10 million void traces. So, like, right here. Yeah, and then it's like, oh, gather allies, get as many as you can. So, like, we were going in, like, get void traces, motherfuckers, please! But I couldn't. I tried farming void traces. I was stuck replaying the new war. Because I was like, oh, maybe there's something there. No, there wasn't anything there. So I found out, if you skip the cutscenes, you can get through the new war in, like, 4 hours. Yeah, like, we sort of fucked up here. It would have been faster because we're like, oh, gather 10 million, then gather all together. We thought, like, oh, basically we were telling people max out your void traces and then go to Fortuna. It would have been faster, like, we found it out later, that it would have been faster that you get those void traces, you spend them, and then you can farm them again. It's just the act of gathering it. So we fucked up a little there. That was on us. But I remember we said, like, oh, where are we gonna meet? Fortuna 69 was the home of, like, the ARG, like, people in Discord. So, like, basically seeing each other, like, out on Discord and then, like, in-game. Oh, that was so cool. I was like, oh, hours later, get the void traces. So, like, at this point, I was home. Yeah, never-ending farm. At this point, I was back from my internship, I would think. This was Tuesday. No, this wasn't Tuesday. This was... What day was this? I'm gonna find the date. The 24th. There's a distinction of why. 24th, did I have... April 2022, come on. 24th was a Sunday. Okay, so I got off my internship. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, so I wasn't around for this when it updated. Yeah, I wasn't around for any of this. I was around for... No, I was not around for this. I was around when we cracked it. Yes. Okay, I remember now. So I was around when we cracked, like, oh, we got the file, we need a password. But, like, from 8 to 12, I was at my internship, so I wasn't here for any of this. Like, obviously I caught up and was like, oh, fuck, we need void traces on it. I was in the middle of replaying the new war. Fuck. But I got through it and was able to help. We gathered in Fortuna 69. It's like, oh, you're halfway done. It's like, okay, it's been 4 hours and we're halfway done? Cool. But it did pick up speed. Like, oh, the bridge is stabilizing, and then later on, this is where it got messy because, yeah, there's no clue, the description updated. So it's like, oh, these people will help, go to open comms. It was great, but also a little annoying because so many people were coming in being like, oh, I solved this. It's like, yeah, we solved that 2 days ago. Like, thanks. Like, all we wanted, God, I wish Discord has it. Like, we wanted it, like, we were asking, like, can there be a way, like, for Discord to pin a message, like, hey, basically a message that, like, when you join open comms of, like, hey, check pins to see what we've solved. Because, god damn it. We got another tweet. A tweet? Of, like, it's like, oh, hey, you got it. Gather. So we were like, okay, we're gonna all gather in Fortuna 69 because Fortuna 69, come on. And then we got another one, so we got the file. It's like, hey, still remember we need the password, da-da-da-da-da. What? This isn't really tweet, it was on this page. I don't know why it says tweet. I don't know. But we got these files, and in this PDF, in the background, it's across the Gulf to Fair. And we were like, oh, fuck it. Like, just remember yelling, like, in the background across the Gulf to Fair, like, go, 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 go upload that to TikTok, it has to be it. And we got it. Like, hey, you did it, and just, man. So we got this log. So it's really cool. I really love the interactivity of, like, basically right when we solved it, like, they upload the TikTok, they upload the log. It's like, hey, you guys did it. And then we got to chill and talk for a while. Like, man, everyone in this ARG was so, like, so nice, so kind. Like, I love the Warframe community. Like, just, like, one of my favorite memories, like, in between solving clues, like, where we're just talking about, like, oh, like, did you name your operator? Like, oh, what's, like, the lore or story behind your operator that you came up with? And, like, just, it was so much fun. Like, getting to know, like, the Discord mods through that. But God, Warframe is one of my favorite communities, like, fucking second to none. We got this log. And then later that night, just suddenly it's like, oh, yeah. God, I felt so bad. Like, someone... Oh, man. When the countdown timer on the Twitch stream, like, was still going at the beginning, like, this was beginning early on, but we noticed, like, there was, like, random, like, flashes or, like, it skipped numbers. Someone was, like, dedicated. Like, they spent, like, a few hours, like, trying to figure out, like, if there was a pattern to the random, like, number skips. Or if there's any meaning in, like, keeping track of them. And, like, it was nothing. It was just random. Like, eventually it was like, hey, please stop. You don't have to do that. Please stop. Like, God, please, no, you're done. Please, no. Like, I felt so bad of, like, it really, like, it was just random. It was flavor. It's like, fuck. Yeah, we got this that night. And later that day, no, that morning, like, yeah, this is where, so, yeah, nothing really happened. Like, so we were just talking. The countdown was still going on, and the information page got updated to here. So this is where it got reorganized. And then the stream was restarted. Like, we were expecting it because Twitch, you can only stream for 48 hours until, like, you have to restart your stream. Makes sense. So, like, it had been long enough, so it's like, oh, they're gonna have to restart it. Like, that's fine. Then later that morning, 11 a.m., 10 a.m., we got new TikTok. I was like, hey, like, I call them angels. Like, oh, they're calling to me, I must. And we were, yeah, new TikTok. Fucking, oh god, oh no, this was the worst day. This was the worst day. This sucked. So basically this was the day that the timer was up. So because of all that, there was a lot of buzz and excitement of like, what's gonna happen? So they got a TikTok. It's a transcript. Yeah, a tweet was published. So we got a tweet with Comey boards, so from the sacrifice. It's like, oh, this really doesn't mean anything. Yeah, the content has been updated. Yeah, so once decoded from hexadecimal, Z7 archive is pieces falling into place. Yeah, you'll be prompted for a password. It was Comey. It was Comey boards, and it was a legend. Yeah, so this was the legend we got, and basically scattered, there was this tweet Comey board. There's 16 Comey boards in total. There's a tweet, yeah, 16 in total. Like, we're like, okay, like this is weird, huh? Because we got, yeah, in this message, we were like, oh, Comey 16, so we're like, there has to be at least 16, I guess. Yeah, and then Instagram, so we got even more, and then I think we got like one from Facebook or something. It was like one from a tweet, one from here, one from Instagram. Yeah, which leaves 8. Yeah, okay. And then the countdown was up, and then it was like, oh, password required. So we were like, okay, the TikTok, it wants a password. Like, we still have to do that. Cool. This was painful. And then Facebook post. But this one was painful. Because, like, we were struggling, like, deciphering, like, the Comey boards versus the legend and all that. But it also didn't help because the timer was up. Random people were joining. They were not being helpful. They were spamming memes, spamming, like, oh, I solved this. It's like, well, we solved that 4 days ago. Check pins. This was not a fun day. This was not a fun day for the ARG. Like, we had to have it in a permanent 30-second slow mode. Which later on was lifted, but fuck. Like, this was not fun. And we were like, oh, like, because it's with the legend, like, we were trying to find a word. And, like, we weren't sure, like, did we have the order correctly? Like, oh, fuck. Like, it was, like, what do we do with this? Then later on, they gave us a hint. So there was, like, an hour later, like, there was Morse code. I was like, oh, lost the path forward. Drowning in your sin, the answer can be found where black is poised to win. So, like, basically looking at these boards, basically, where is the black pieces? Where are they gonna win? Like, if you place a piece. So, like, oh, this board, if you place black is poised to win. I forget what other boards, like, this board would be it, and then, like, we had it in an order. Like, 1 through 16. We had it in, like, a grid of, like a 4x4 grid of Comey boards, basically. Yeah, there's no clear, the Morse code, we were like, okay. Yeah, and after yet another hour of just, like, trying and, like, saying, like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's this. And we really didn't think we got this. Like, we were still struggling with finding this hours later, even after they said, like, oh, yeah, you got it. Because we didn't know. It was that it's Juran. I think this is, I don't know why these letters are here. I don't know. But, like, it was Juran. It's like, okay, that makes sense. Like, sacrifice Juran. I don't remember the other, like, I remember, like, it was split between Juran and we were like, oh, maybe there's something else. So it's like, oh, Juran. Like, it accepted it. Like, we were still struggling with this. Like, even after, like, hours later. Because we were like, because we didn't realize we got it. Because as, like, oh, as a response, the Twitch stream changed again. It was this room with a blinking light, even more Morse code. We thought this was like, oh, we got the password. Like, I remember just everyone being like, no, we didn't. Like, what? Like, what was it? Like, if we got it, it's like, oh, though all betwixt is dark and deep. It's like, oh, that's. And then, like, we were still, like, debating this, like, hours later of like, huh, this, okay. And this is the reason why the people in the ARG, we started making it a meme of like, oh, well, I'm never playing the sacrifice again. If I see a Comey board, I'm gonna scream. To this day, it's still so funny. Of like, I think it's in our like, because we have we have a Discord for like the people who are like in the ARG and all that. But like, we were making memes of like, it was just like a Comey board. It's like images said scare air, the Warprint Zariman ARG players. It's like, and then posting a Comey board. It's just, and just everyone just screaming in all caps, going, "No, shut up, no, you delete that." It was so funny. Yeah, this child like showing up. I think we figured out that the child was an indicator that the Morse code reset. We think. But yeah, then after it's like, oh, we got the password, we uploaded it to TikTok. It's like, oh, we got the third log. Cool. So this is the transcript. Really cool. God, I wish they were in game. It's so unfortunate that's like, oh, all this voice acting. Just, you're never gonna see it in game. Like, I know, like, it's on YouTube, but like, hard to have context. Okay, and then after that, later that day, like, we needed a break. So we still, at this point, we still had the 30-second slow mode on. This will become important later. So the this page was updating. Yeah, so as you can see, this was updating. So we got this. No, this is the last day that we did it. This is the 26th. This was day before update. Yeah, this was updating down here of like, in the darkness, deep and vast, we sing a little song to remind us of the past and all that we've done wrong. Yeah, shallow graves. So it just gives us like this ASCII art of fucking man in the wall, fucking, and abysses, accipit et abyssis dat. Yeah, it's the abyss receives or the void takes and the void gives. So it's like, oh, cool, like, it was just a little fun thing. And then later on, we got the second line, and it's, oh, just this of domestic disturbance, fucking weird. It was like, okay, there's, and like, trust me when we say, like, we were still, like, being careful of, like, oh, does this say anything? It just said Zariman. Oh, this is still Zariman mission. Like, we were checking these out of, like, just in case. This is a fun one. This one I found. So the reason it says around 10:15 is because 10:15 Eastern, 9:15-ish, 9:15 Central, which is my time zone, I refreshed this page. I literally hit refresh, scrolled down, and went, oh, there's something new. But because there was a 30-second slow mode still on from the hecticness of that morning, it was so funny because, like, I typed out, oh, I think I found something, and they had to wait, and they were laughing of just like, eventually the slow mode will end so I could type it. Because it's like, oh, I found something, having to wait 30 seconds of just like, I can't, like, give it time, the slow mode is killing me. And I was like, guys, the page updated, there's a new PDF. So this is the PDF that I found for the ARG. Really cool. Really, really cool. Of just, like, it's sort of cemented forever in the history of, like, well, I found this. Literally, it says 10:15 because that's the time I just decided, you know what, like, last one, like, oh, we got it around 7, this was around, like, 5. It's like, oh, I feel like it'd be around time to get a new one. Like, it's been a few hours, like, let's just, because, like, we were just, at this point, like, we had, like, separate tabs open, like keeping eyes on like everything. Like I hit refresh and went, oh, there's something here, huh? So like, these are just like the times that like we notice them. Like, literally, like this is just the time that I decided I'm gonna refresh the page. And then, fucking 12:30, we got our next TikTok of like, hey, you guys did it. And it's like, oh, I need some time. I'm like, oh man. Like, we were so scared at this point because after this, not after this, it was, where is it? Like, at this point, we were scared because this TikTok, yeah, a creature approaches, scream can be heard. We were terrified that Zari died. Like, we were like, we're like, is she okay? Like, what happened? Like, all we heard was a scream, like, oh, I didn't, like, so when we got this, we were like, okay, it looks like she's okay, but like, what the fuck is happening, Zari? Are you good? So when we got this TikTok, it was like, oh, when we got, this TikTok, it was like, oh, she's okay. Oh, she's okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so it's like, it's like, just basically updating the information page. Then we got another TikTok, basically where she's being corrupted into a void angel. Obviously, we didn't know it at the time. We were just like, oh, she's being hunted by something on the Zariman. Uh-oh. We got this file. Yeah, 7-zip archive. So I wasn't here for this because this was the 26th. So this was Tuesday. So I had most of this I wasn't here for. But I was like, I caught up on it later because like Tuesday back in April, I had my internship from 12 to 4:30, and then 5 o'clock I had to basically run to my MCB lab. Not fun. Wouldn't recommend because luckily the people at the shelter were so understanding of like, hey, can I like, instead of 4:30, can I leave at like 4:25-ish? Like just a few minutes early? They're like, yeah. Because like, basically I'd have to drive from the shelter, drive back to my apartment, park, basically exit my car, put on my backpack that I had to store. I stored my backpack in my car because like I didn't have time to go up to my apartment. I parked my car at my apartment, especially because I wasn't paying like on-campus prices for parking. Fuck that. And then run to my lab. Was not fun. So I wasn't here for any of this, but God, it was so funny to look back on. Especially, you'll see why it was funny, because we got TikTok. Oh, this file. Like, I wasn't here for this, but like showing like how they solved it. Like, obviously, as the ARG went on, like, oh, we got more tools in our tool belt for like solving their ciphers and puzzles, which also made it so like as it went on, it got more difficult to solve, which was really cool. So like this message, yeah, when the contact was cut. Follow question, distinct notes being used to relay a message. The sound itself is this. And then because, yeah, as you can see, we had the tool of like, oh, we're gonna use deep sound for the Saturn audio. Let's try deep sound again. And we got these PDFs. And the first PDF is like, oh, they grew up on Venus. So like, okay. But we need this is veneer cipher, so it's like, okay, we need a key. So we're like just checking the nodes on Venus, like in game. So like they went to, like they scattered across Venus, was just doing missions. So it was clicking, like this is a message, like, oh, here's the information in the satellite, the IRC net. Don't know why they misspelled it, but it's fine. That might have been on us. Yeah, we got another PDF. So this is like, oh, you arrange the binary, like, oh, this many bits long, and it's a binary on this grid. So like, basically telling us what to do. Yeah, IRC network. Then you join. Like, oh, please input destination coordinates. And then like, okay. So you generate an image out of the wave file. So bit long, the thing, like the binary put to this, and basically we get this image, which was really nicely cleaned up by Gigamicro to make it like readable. So it was really cool. And this is missing a lot. Damn. Yeah, so if it was an error, this is missing a lot. Yeah, we didn't find this yet. There we go. So this, I'll come back to that. Weird. Yeah, so it's like, oh, it was Earth because in this image, which is the one that's, oh, third from the sun. If this is the sun, it's the one that's sticking out, Earth. And then we're like, okay, where is it pointing? Well, it's pointing to the Messier 77, M77, Cetus, weirdly. Or, well, Messier, sorry. Part of the Cetus constellation is Messier 77 galaxy. What's in that galaxy? A planet called, well, planet or a system called the Tau system. So fucking cool. Oh, is this part of it? How did we get this? Oh, this was just uploaded. Okay, so this is part of it. Never mind. I thought this was like our reward. Oh, never mind. This is a different one. Okay, I was thinking of a different one. But like this uploaded, it's like, oh, Albert, portrait of Albert Dentrati. So that's where we got like, that was like a hint or a nod towards like, hey, M77, Tau, point of how they figured that out. And it's like, oh, yep, several content creators. Yeah. So the name of an encrypted channel, and one's put through an ROT47 decipherment. It was a phone number. They fucking called a pharmacy. Like, let me see if I can find the Zariman ARG page, because I know it has the logs. These motherfuckers, like, it was the funniest shit when I checked my phone after like my lab and shift to go, you guys did fucking what? It was so fucking funny. Like, people, oh man, let me see if I can find it. Veneer Cipher. There it is. Let me get that to this page. Yeah, so Kaysen, really good. Like, they removed, so there's no IPs here. But like, oh, there's Nitro talking. So like, they were trying to find like the coordinates. We cannot align. So like, oh, pointing to Aquarius, pointing here. Yeah, so you can see like how we were discussing and talking about like, oh, could like help, like, yeah, we're on our way to figuring it out over on the Discord. Check over there. And then they're like, no, don't post it here. God damn it. Like, I'm sorry. So just trying shit. And then eventually it's like, oh, point it to Tau. Because Zariman's going to Tau, duh. And then just everyone just going, let's go. And then like, oh, please load message. So this is the ROT. This is the ROT47. Like, oh, it looks like, so it's really cool that you could like see our process of like don't start posting it. No. Like, no. Yeah, so how is everyone doing today? There's no channel, like, this is like, oh, has anyone here tried DCCing message to the bot? It's like, oh, it's a phone number. This was the funniest shit. I'm just seeing the logs of, you guys did fucking what? You called fucking what? Like, dial it up and play the audio? Like, do not call, it's a pharmacy! It's a pharmacy in Nevada, do not call! Do not call, it's not fun. So that poor pharmacy in Nevada just got hounded with like Zariman, like trying to input like passcodes and like audio files. It's like, oh my god. And then they realized like, no, it is this number. Like, we don't know why, like, it just went to a pharmacy in Nevada. Yeah, they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But it's like, no, Like, I read it through the same ROT47 cipher and got the number 2. Like, and it's like, oh, it's like, it has to be right. Like, please upload a message. It's like, stop it. And then they they played the audio to it. Like, they got, it was the right number. It was weird. I don't know what was weird. What went wrong about that to call a pharmacy in Nevada? God damn it. They played the message. It was like, oh, message confirmed. It's like, oh, message received. Broadcast initiating. And we got this ASCII art. And then we got our full poem. We shall not fear to take the leap across the gulf to fare. Though all between is dark and deep, a home awaits us there. And just all the 07s. Yep, here you go. You can see where we called her Zari. It was so much fun. Like, because we didn't know her name was Kira. We needed to refer to her as something. So it was just Zari. And we got that. Yeah, here's how Riku said. Like, it was Riku who solved it. Yeah, they played the sound. Message accepted. Got this ASCII art with, and then we got our last TikTok video. So we got our poem. And like, we were, like, before this, I don't know if I have the notebook, but like, because like we started to be like, oh, we shall not fear to take the leap across the gulf to fare, something, like we were trying to like preemptively solve it. Obviously, we weren't ever gonna get it. Like when we had like 3 lines, we were like, oh, something, like we were trying like different things. But like, obviously we weren't ever gonna get exactly it. And then we got our 9th and last TikTok of like, hey, sorry, like, I really tried, and then just a scream, and we were like, is she good? Zari? Are you good? Hello? Then we got our last log. Yeah, all social media accounts updated the last log. They were like, oh, it's done. And we got our reward? Not reward. It's like, it was like a file of like, oh, welcome to the Zariman, da-da-da-da-da. Maybe it's here? Yeah. No, it's not. Oh, okay. I have it backwards. I was thinking, okay. Then they obviously came on to I forget who it was. I think it was D.E. Steven, not D.E. Steve, but like a different one, who came on to like the Discord, like, oh, this is concluded, da-da-da, good job. Yeah, Stephen M. was like, hey, just stepping in here, ARG is over, thank you for playing. And then for the completion of the ARG, they're like, hey, here's some gifts for like all your work. It's like, oh, and I got the what is it? Lift that I still use to this day. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. They went all in on the ARG, and that was so much fun. Like, even when we got stuck, like, man, also big credit to the ARG Grokata archives for like compiling all this to just have a link. Like, God, was it so much fun. And I know it was really great because they kept the channel open, because we were like, oh, we don't want to lose it. Like, we have like a lot of memories here, like talking with one another and like how we solved it. So they kept it open for a little while longer. So like, oh, Angels of Zariman, like they changed it to the like, oh, where we could discuss about the update, Angels of Zariman chat. And that eventually went into like Echoes of the Zariman update, but with the next main line after that, I don't remember what it was. The update after that, they closed it, which was unfortunate. So those messages have been lost, which it sucks, but what can you do? But yeah, that was fun. Just going through history. That was, damn, that was a lot. But hey, I like reminiscing because it's fun. Also, our proof of cipher, if it still hasn't reset, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, Warframe was open this whole time. Whoops. Oh, it did finally reset. Oh, thank you, there's a capture. Thank God. Come on. Are you looking for a game to capture? What? No. God damn it. That was on top of it. And then need some new music with that playlist ending. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Stop looking for a game to capture. Warframe capture is open. Come on. I'm in mission. No, stop. What? There we go. There we go. Making sure. Get caught up. Gosh, that was a lot. I know you don't like that I went back to Warframe. It's fine, Streamlabs. It's fine. That was an hour ago. Don't tell me drop frames. Don't be like that, Streamlabs.
Happy hunting.
You dropped frames an hour ago. Uh-huh, thank you. Yeah, probably have to... Yeah. A little bit. Probably have to adjust my bitrate, which shouldn't be that bad. Okay, so we just have to do this. So probably just have to adjust my bitrate a little. Like, I hope for Duviri, like, I really do hope for Duviri that they do a ARG for it. I think that'd just be phenomenal. I'd love that. Yeah, so I might, because I have Discord open first, that's taking up my CPU, probably have to adjust my bitrate to compensate, which is fine. But I can't do that on stream. Unfortunate. Okay, hopefully it's just closer to extraction. But yeah, I really loved that ARG. Like, it was sort of like my first experience with, like, in the world of ARGs. Because, like, the Fortuna ARG, like, I think... Is your drifter fashion? A little bit. I need to update it. Nowhere near, like, if you watch Brozime, like, fucking his drifter. What the fuck? Fucking Brozime made his drifter a fucking anime boss. I mean, it works. But, like, I'm hopeful that, like, for Duviri they'll do an ARG, but, like, at the same time, it's like, I do want them to, like, focus on, you know, development, making Duviri as good as it needs to be, like, all ready for make sure everything's working for Duviri, I should say. Come on. There we go. God, I love my amp. Like, it's a thing of, like, it's, I think, the same thing with Conclave. Like, don't spend resources or dev time on Conclave. Make what, like, let Conclave die. Just let that die. Spend dev time for, like, important things. Oh. There we go. One more. Then we're all done. Man, I still somewhat miss the Void Blast. Yeah, he made his a Final Fantasy boss, which, I mean, looks fucking cool. But at the same time, it's like, damn. Okay, there we go. Like, holy shit. Like, it's so cool. Like, is my drifter that level of his? No, I sort of just have the void shell. What the fuck? Fuck you. I was making a point. Just void shell. But I know my operator has, like, a more custom look. But I think as we get closer to Duviri, like... God, I have to get, like... I know I had, like, a loadout ready for New War. But... Like, obviously New War was... You barely used your frame for a reason. Like, oh, loadout for New War. It's like, you really didn't use it, but, like, I've got to make a loadout for Duviri and make sure my fashion is on point. Star Wars Bounty Hunter, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck, right, Star Wars, that's what I could do. I was, like, earlier thinking, like, oh, with my avatar, like, what could I play? I could play fucking Star Wars The Old Republic. I have that game. Fucking... God damn it. though, like, I tried, like, Star Wars The Old Republic, like, it's a good game, but it's, for me, not as exciting as Warframe. Like, for me, it's just slower, which is fine. It's fine, but, like, at the same time, like, it doesn't scratch the same, like, itch that Warframe does when playing games. Let me get my operator. Operator! Child! There you are. Beautiful. Monterey. God, I need to fucking... Probably don't have enough for any of these. Nope. Nope, I don't have enough to level any of these. Damn. Yeah, my operator is more like mix and match. Oh, wait, orbiter. God damn. I'm gonna have to find a place for, like, because once I get, like, my legendary rank 2 plaque, I don't know where I'm gonna... Like, I can't really put it on this edge, huh? I have a very, like, sort of minimalistic... I like my orbiter to look good, but also, like, tell a story. Like, this is just, like, I have Nightwave stuff over here, Wave Rider, Nihil's over here, we're having T. He doesn't like tea. He can't because he's in a glass prison, but I like to mock him with it anyway. Also, if you are decorating your orbiter, what are they? The pyramids in the corpus tile, when you interact with them, they give great shelves. Also in the Zariman, these, like, storage lids are from the hell. I know, I do too. I need to do it more. Yeah, they make great shelves. The, like, Zariman storage lids, excellent shelves. Excellent. Love them. So, Deimos, Cetus, Fortuna. We have the Octavia cult. So these are, like, Nightwave, posters. There's the Ludoplex. Ticker, the Beloved. There's, like, story stuff, so Sands of Inaros, Nabarus. The Mop and Bucket, where they literally said Pharaoh was like, clean your fucking ship. Like, rude, but okay. Also, these also ignore the clipping, but these make great shelves too. Yeah, just various noggles and all that. I have Rex cards down here. All the, what were these? It does. I'm so glad they added Zariman. I don't remember, like, this was like a huge Twitch drops campaign, and, like, I have, like, hundreds. Not hundreds, but, like, I have so many of these cards. Hi, Sylvester. All the fucking flowers. I used to know which flower was which frame, because I color coordinated it of, like, okay, this frame, like, okay, what's their, like, sort of signature energy, and, like, sort of, like, match their design to that, but, like, I think that's Valkyr, the one, the pink and the blue. I think the purple one above is Korra. Like, orange, I think that's Protea. Like, I used to know these, but now I don't. Also, I did name my Hellman Sylvester. I know. Fucking Streamlabs, you good? You good, Streamlabs? Okay, so I'm gonna have to adjust my bitrate a bit. That's fine. Because Discord and Streamlabs OBS don't usually like to be running at the same time. But for the avatar to work, I need Discord open. So it can, like, detect my voice and everything. Which sucks. So I think I have to go in and adjust my bitrate accordingly, which I can't do when I'm live. But I should have it, like, fixed for, like, tomorrow. And, like, future Warframe streams to have it all work together. Like, it sucks. I hate it. I'll have to fix it for, like, more noggles, all the syndicates, all the Steel Path trophies, except for, like, the ones I have down there. Deimos stuff. I really like these on the shelves. My name Kirby. I named mine Sylvester because Sylvester, Fester. It just works. I have my 10 October Prex cards, which I have to move again. God damn it. So this is 2020, 2022. No, 2020, 2021. 2022 is over here. So this is like, oh, do 5 days of Tentober. I did all of them. I moved it over here because I'm going to move this poster and move these over, but I'm lazy. But I think with that, because it has been like 3 hours, I think we're gonna start ending stream, because that's been a good 3 hours. Holy shit. I need more water. Yeah, like the cat from Looney Tunes, Sylvester. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap up. God, what a fucking good stream. Like, getting to use my avatar again. I'm so happy with that. So let me get my ending screen. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. If you did like, make sure you follow my Twitter, because I'm pretty good about being like active on Twitter and say like, hey, when I'm like, oh, I'll be live later today, or what I'll be playing and all that stuff. But yeah, hopefully I should have, next time we play Warframe, because I don't know what I'm going to be playing tomorrow, if I'm going to stream, because Tuesdays are a busy day for me. We'll see. Obviously, I'll like say on Twitter if I'm going to be streaming or not, but yeah, probably tomorrow still like more Nightwave. Possibly like finishing up Nightwave, because like I know we got a good chunk done, like we're pretty good. Like, yeah, probably finishing up Nightwave. I still need for art, I need to finish up my offline screen. Finish. I say finish up like I've even started that. We need to start making my offline screen. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm so glad the avatar works, and it's so fucking cool. I'm so glad I finally got that done. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever. And as always, remember to be kind. I'll see you all tomorrow, or, you know, next time I stream. Bye-bye!